3,000 naira. So where should I get the 500 naira from?
Thought it was another hotel. I said, what do you mean by another hotel? Are you okay? Always go out with money.
Vex money.
Hi, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Anastasia. If you're seeing my face for the very first time, you are highly welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm glad you're here today. Here is my sister, promise made, promise fulfilled. I'm going to be glamming my sister up today, and as the title already says, you know, it's another change, it's another gist time. So yeah, we are talking about first date disasters.
Oh my god.
So without any further ado, let's get right into this. I'm using Blossom Makeup Micellar cleansing water and my wife to clean our face. Make sure you're working on a very clean canvas. Wow. Without wasting any time, let's get into the gist. So, my sister,
Oh god.
the big one, she's not just doing it alone. Definitely, I'll also share mine. So, yeah. So,
Oh my
please tell
god.
us. Don't be shy. We won't judge.
Oh my god. Some first dates can be very disastrous, I will say.
Mhm.
Well, everybody has their own story to tell. So what doesn't work for me might work for another. What doesn't work for another work for me. So you said I should tell them my own disaster.
Yes.
Okay. I met this guy some time ago. Been a long time, sha. And then we had an appointment, of course, to meet at the first date. And I said okay. Oh. So we both agreed on the venue and time. So I booked a ride, got there, and then met him. But honestly, he was talking left, I was talking right. We were just not compatible on that first date, and I just knew something was wrong. But I didn't just want to judge him or just make a total conclusion
Yeah.
immediately to like,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
guy is this guy is that. That would be me being judgmental, right?
Yeah.
So I gave him the benefit of the doubt, and he said, okay, we had good food. So after that, he was like, oh, he can't drop me, he can't take me home. Let me not lie, you. I was actually expecting this guy to take me home. I believe girls, I believe my gender, women will understand it. You know, when you go for a first date and you're expecting the guy to, help
Yes,
you with
be
the chair, be
nice.
nice. Oh.
All
But I wasn't expecting him to pull my chair anyway. No, but honestly, I wasn't expecting him to pull the chair. Let me
Yeah.
not lie. I actually did myself. That wasn't a problem. But what I'm trying to say is that we expect a lot. In fact, sometimes we expect too much from our first dates. So I was like, okay. So I booked the ride, and he was like, I told him I needed to get home. So when he said he's not going to take me home, I said, in my head, he was already ringing like, what's this guy saying? Like, can't this guy just be a gentleman and just take me home?
Yeah.
And the thing is, his house is not far from where we're having dinner. That all he needs to do is just a minute or two. He's home. Where I say I'm living is too far. Like, can't really take me home. Blah blah blah. I say he.
And mind
That
you,
was
if you're in Port Harcourt, you would know that It's not like Lagos that you'd say somebody is living on the island, the mainland, you say,
Traffic.
oh, traffic and all of that. So,
It's not same here. At least our ex-governor made a lot of flyovers.
that's it.
We don't have anything to worry about.
Of course.
So my dear sister, that was how they told your sister outrightly that they will not drop her in her house.
Okay, which is not too bad.
Very bad. You don't understand. Can you say it's not too bad? It is very, very bad. In fact, to me, it was one red flag. But then, yeah, but then I was like, just that he didn't drop me one day shouldn't just make me write this guy off. Okay, and I said, okay, since you're not dropping me, let me just book a ride home. He said I shouldn't worry, he's going to pay for my ride since
It's not
he,
dropping you.
yes, exactly, he's going to pay for my ride. I was like, oh, okay, no wahala
Which is
now.
a good one. At least it's trying to make up for not dropping you off. Which
Now they
is
make excuses for this guy. Not
sorry,
you go on these
sorry,
dates.
sorry.
Better.
Continue.
So, like I was saying, I just said no problem. But there's something about me. Once you just say something or do something I don't like, I don't know how to pretend. I may not really say anything to you because I wouldn't want to say something that would make, excuse me, that will spoil our entire day or spoil your day. But the truth is, my countenance will immediately change. Like you would see it in my face that guy, try. Do you understand? So I just said, okay, no problem. I was about booking the ride. He said no, that he wants to book it for me. I said,
Serious.
yeah, and I didn't even know why. And I really need, I'm a curious person.
Okay.
So I needed to know why he insisted that he wants to book. This thing I'm telling you, we were really literally arguing about if he should book the ride for me or not for good 10 minutes. I'm telling you. I just brought out my phone to book. He said I shouldn't worry, he will book the ride. And I said, why? I want to know why you want to book the ride. Okay. He said, why is it that me, I don't want him to book the ride for me? I said, no, it has nothing to do with whether I want you to book the ride or not. I just want to know why I can't book my ride myself. So, but I later got to know why.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, no problem. So at some point, he was like, okay, no problem, that he would book, that I should book the ride, which I did. Immediately I booked the ride. My dear sister.
Okay.
Oga asked me, hey, how much is the ride?
How?
I was like, I don't get. I said, oh, okay, it's 3,500. And he said, okay, that I should bring the phone, let him see.
Jesus. What?
Hey.
For what?
Oh
My God. Okay now.
I want to see it like I'm supposed to lie about 3,500 naira ride or what. Meanwhile, I paid my cab. Why coming? I paid for my cab. I didn't ask him.
And it was, how much was the ride while you were going?
My ride while I was going was 3,002.
Okay.
So because it was a bit late, the boats wahala sometimes now
increase
they will increase it. So they increased it with just 300 naira. It wasn't much. And I said, do you think I'm lying? He said no, that he's not saying that I'm lying, no, that he just wants to see it and be sure that it's 3,500.
He's not even hiding it like.
I said, okay, no problem. I showed him. And it was 3, yeah, I showed him. And I said, you know what? Don't worry. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of my cab. That you shouldn't worry. So, and before then, he had told me to give him my account number for him to transfer my TP to me because he can't drop me.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So, at this point, I already had given him my account number.
Does he look Like, do you think maybe he doesn't have the money? That's why he.
No, 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 no. At least the guy was actually looking clean. When you see
Okay.
person's skin, the skin was skinny. You get it? Huh? He looked presentable, you know.
Okay.
And that was it. So I just told him not to worry about the cab. He shouldn't bother. That I'll take care of it since. But at this point, I already showed him that it was actually 3.5
Okay.
because I was already boiling at this point.
Sorry, I'm using this foundation from Glamgals to contour.
So I was already boiling, you know, inside of me, and I actually made him to know, made him to understand that
We're not happy.
I wasn't happy about it at all.
Okay.
So he was like, he's sorry, he just wanted to know this, that, etc. No wahala now. You remember I told you that before the whole argument of how much is it, how much is not, I already sent him my details because he said, okay, I should forward him my details to send me my TP since he's not dropping me, which I already did. So when the ride came, he said, good night. I said, good night, and I left. Few seconds to the ride, I received an alert. Guess how much?
Thank you.
Thank you. If he had given me 10K, it's just like 10 million now. For somebody that asked me to show him how much the ride was, come on now, 10K is too much. Anyway, I received an alert of 3,000 naira. I don't know where you expect me to get the 500 naira. No. Where he wants me to get the 500 naira from, I don't know. I just looked at the phone. I said, 3K. And I showed him the ride as 3.5. He has volunteered himself to pay the TP. Why not just complete
The
it?
funny thing is that you actually told him, okay, don't worry.
Exactly, because I know that my coming back, you know, will see it will still pass the 3,000 something. Even if it's 5K, but at least I've told you that you should forget it. You insisted, oh, that he has to be a gentleman in his words. So since I can't drop you off, let me just, you know, take care of your TP.
So they take care of your TP, maybe
3,000.
3,000.
And then I should go and borrow 500 or steal 500 and complete it. My dear, I won't lie to you. I think that's the worst first date I've had all my life.
That's serious.
Yeah, that's the worst I've had all my life.
And
then you know the funny thing?
Okay.
He had the guts to call me and demand for a second date. Oh, he had so much fun.
Oh, he had so much fun.
I'm so beautiful. I'm just his speck. He's kind of.
Madam, there's a kind of
Oh
my God.
my ex-governor will say, oh, fake.
Oh, fake. Oh.
I say, God.
My God.
I didn't respond. I didn't pick his calls. There was no need. Only him now sent a message and said he gets the memo. I said,
You better get the memo.
I said, no, what?
Let me share. Let me share my own first date experience.
Trust me, it won't be as horrible as mine. Oh,
Trust me, it is. If there's another word we can use, if there's another word we can use to describe horrible, I think we'll need that word right now.
It's something that is.
Listen and be black.
That is worse than mine. It's actually very,
It's
very
actually
bad.
something.
Okay.
Okay, you see this DM stuff when the likes of Banky and Adesua would say, oh, came into my DM, this one, that one, slide into our DM.
Oh, wow. God, when?
Wow. You see all this DM stuff? Forget it. All this online, Instagram, Facebook, hi, baby. See, common mind.
Hey,
common mind.
Advisor general,
Like,
relationship therapist.
I'm not saying there are people it doesn't work for. It's actually working for some people. Some people got married to the person they met online and all of that, which is, I'm happy for them. Oh, thank God for you. But this particular guy slided
Slided,
it.
slided like.
He came to my DM and was like, hi, told me what he was doing for a living. This thing happened like 2 years ago. Yeah, there about 2 years ago. It's actually my worst. Like, I've had other bad dates, but this one is actually the worst. So he said he wants to get to know me, he wants to see me. Like, I wasn't giving him face because I just felt odd about the guy. Like, I wasn't feeling, when you just meet somebody
Hmm.
and there's this vibe, you just like it. It wasn't like that. He was forcing himself on me, literally.
Hmm.
But he was persistent.
Power.
He kept on, hi, I want to see you. How was your day? This,
Hmm.
that. I'm like, okay, let me just see this person.
Wow.
And after like 2 weeks, we decided to see. So that fateful day, he was like, I should come to so hotel. I don't want to mention the name of the hotel. And in my head, I'm like, why would you want to take me out on a first date in a hotel?
They want to tata my sister. Can you imagine?
Wait now. I'm like, a hotel? Why a hotel? There are so many restaurants and all of that. In my head, I'm like, okay, Abi, he wants us to use the hotel's restrooms,
Yeah, which
but
is
I
possible
didn't
bar
want
or
to
something.
assume.
Yeah.
I was like, why a hotel? He was like, that that there is nothing bad now. I said, I'm not saying it's bad. He now said, okay, where do I want us to meet? And I mentioned the place. He was like, okay. I was like, yeah. So he was like, okay, like he's on his way, that I should start coming. I said, okay, I actually got there before him, sat down, and I ordered. Uncle has not come. I'm like, what is this? I called him again. I said, it's actually rude to keep a lady waiting, at least first impression. Why are you not here? He now said, sorry, what is the name of the place?
I hope you're having enough money.
He said, what is the name of the place? I told him the name of a place, or the name of the place, rather. And he was like, what do they do there?
Wow.
I'm like, what do you mean by what do they do there? It's a restaurant. It's a restaurant.
You can eat and drink.
He said, no.
How?
He said, no. Eatery, that he thought it was another hotel. I said, what do you mean by another? Like, I was so angry that some other customers were looking at me like, okay, what is wrong with this girl? I was like, are you okay? Are you normal? I just stepped out.
My own is share you share the others.
My
Go share
sister,
you had money.
see, ladies, please always go out with money.
Vex money, vex money.
No matter what, even if you don't have money for transport, please wait until you
Omo,
have money for
before
transport
you
before
go.
you leave your house.
Jesus.
Very important. I said I have already ordered. Mm, okay. So uncle said no, that he thought it was another hotel. That, I'm sorry, I'm going to use an F word, but that's exactly what he said. He said, I thought you were coming for us to like somebody you've been insisting on seeing. Like, I don't understand. Port Harcourt men, these Port Harcourt men, they have problem.
Serious one. Oh.
If you are single, if you are a single lady in this Port Harcourt and you're watching this, please tell us your experience in the comments.
Honestly, I would really want to
Like,
even hear it. Seriously.
I was mad.
At this point, I think I would say
I
yours
was
was
like,
worse.
exactly. Are you stupid? Are you mad? Like, do you see me like that kind of girl? Hey, God. I was shouting on that road. I just blocked him. I blocked his line, blocked him on IG, blocked him on Facebook, blocked him everywhere. And I went home. That's
I
my
think the
experience.
problem I think the problem with these guys, you just feel like once you say hello and you say hi, the next thing you're going down. They don't
Exactly.
even care to have a conversation with you to know if you're that kind of person or not.
Like,
And it's really annoying and most times very frustrating.
and if you don't give them a chance now, it will be as if, oh, you're not married, you don't want to marry. Give these guys a chance. And we
Those are
don't
not the
give
kind
chance.
of
So.
chances too. Ah,
Like, it doesn't make
it's
sense.
terrible, man.
And I had a similar experience. Another one. This guy met me on my way back from work. He said his friend stays around. He was like, oh, he likes me, I'm his spec and all of that.
Now them.
Oh, I said, okay, no problem. He said he wanted to see me that day. I said, no, it's late. I can't see you. So he said, okay, no problem. The next day I was busy too. I said, sorry, I can't see you. So it just went on and on like that. He would just check up on me. We don't chat like that. Like we don't like he wasn't asking deep questions, like trying to know me. And me, I wasn't ready to ask him either. Whenever he chats me up, how are you? I say fine, just up that kind of conversation. And that was it. So this particular day he was like, what was the problem that I should come and see him? I said I should come and see you. Where exactly am I coming to see you? Because I don't take chances. So he mentioned the place and I said, okay, no problem. I actually went. So getting there, I've not been there before. So I didn't know how the place was and all of that. So when I got there, he was like, I saw the place and I wasn't too comfortable with it. Like it wasn't up to standard. So I'm like, this kind of place, sure. So we started talking. He was like, his friend is having his birthday party there. In my head, I'm like, this kind friend, this kind place, you're having your birthday party here. I'm like, okay. So the next thing Uncle said, that I should stand up and dance for him.
You didn't tell me you went to do a strip as Miss Stripper.
I'm like, dance for, he saw the look on, I'm like, dance for you as what? So he was like, he just realized himself and was like, oh, sorry that he didn't mean it that way. Okay, he'll be right back. So he went inside to wherever his friend and their friends are. I didn't want to associate with them. So I told him I don't want to go in there. So he said no problem. So he went inside and came out with one girl. So the girl was like, Anna, she be this. In my head, I'm like, which one, which one is Nashibi this? I don't know. Make I know what the one carry me do.
I mean that.
I'm like, what do you mean? And then she just laughed sheepishly and like, hey, she wanted to tell me something. Then he was like, no. He now dragged and they went back inside. I looked at the settings and I'm like, no, this is not a date. This is a mini
Hook
hookup.
up.
Omo,
Oh my god.
I just picked my bag and I left. Immediately I stepped out, I just blocked him on WhatsApp and I blocked his line, and that was it for today.
No, I kind of like those blocking thing. Makes
Mm-hmm.
things easier
Very
for you.
easy. You don't need to
You have to
explain
be
too
explaining or
much.
be struggling,
Yeah,
you know. My dear. The way guys are these days, eh?
it's not funny anymore. It's not funny anymore. They just expect you to know that okay, what they want is sex, forgetting that okay, this person you're talking to is not in that class, is not in that category.
They don't even care. They won't even ask you. They won't even have a conversation with you.
Exactly.
You just assume.
Don't
That
blame them.
assumption, eh? Ah, permit me to speak pidgin. That thing dey pain me. Because you don't know me. You should get to know me. I shouldn't just sit and assume you're this person.
Exactly.
You have to have a conversation with that person, a decent conversation with the person. From there, in
From that
fact, talking to that
conversation,
person
exactly,
just
you will
one day, you
know
will know the kind
if
of
she's
person.
like that or not.
Mm.
It's very simple. The
Oh
dating
my
pool these
God.
days, the pool is very, very dirty.
Very, very deep, smelly. Sef.
guys, this is the finished look. Let me know what you think. Though I didn't show like every single detail, and I really apologize for that. We had a power breakout, so I couldn't show a lot. But trust me, we're bringing up more detailed makeup tutorial on this channel. Let me know what you think about those annoying dates. Please like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys. Mwah.